Guys, the fidget spinner's back. China made a phone that can make phone calls, but also is a fidget spinner. They made it to reduce stress, but it's a fidget spinner, so therefore it must be destroyed. This phone looks pretty normal, right? Wrong. It stays flat like this, but then when you get an incoming call, it changes its shape. I'm pretty sure I don't want to feel like my phone is alive. I have enough fears in my life. I don't need to be afraid of my phone as well. Also, can we just talk about how my hair and every other person who has long hair will get caught in that phone. It's gonna clench back and then your phone will be stuck in your hair. I know things. I don't know if you guys knew this, but recycling with old tech is a big problem. But this phone, it's got you covered. After 5 years, it literally just disintegrates, like turns into compost. You can make flowers out of it, grow some tomatoes, make a sandwich. I just hope that you're done using it after 5 years. Imagine your girlfriend calling you. She's like, babe, why aren't you answering my calls? And you're like, sorry, baby, my phone disintegrated. I can't. I've always said it. Okay, I've never said it. But I've always wanted, okay, I've never wanted it. But I want it now. A phone that looks like a ninja scroll. You could just be like that person in an RPG that just, you pull the phone out whenever you need to use it. I love this. I love anything that can save me some space. I need all the space I can get to make cartwheels and stuff, okay? I can't even do a cartwheel. I just need space. It's not me, it's you. What's wrong with me today? My jokes are so bad. This is a really cool phone design. I don't know how you can post on Instagram on it though, and also, who doesn't want your phone beaming radiation at you all the time? It does look cool though. Coolness factor, radiation factor, outweighs itself. This phone is called the Zanko Fly. People like this because it's 100% plastic and extremely tiny. I mean, look at a comparison to the Key. It's this small. Like, can we do a comparison? So like I said, people like this phone. And by people, I mean prisoners. Because they say it's easy to transport. I'm not gonna explain that. It just, ew. This is the Pantone 170 SH. You think your phone is cool because it got a lot of features? Well, I guarantee you that your phone doesn't have the one feature this phone has. The button on the front of the phone is a radiation detector. I mean, hopefully you never have to use something like that. Unfortunately, this phone was made after the accident that happened in Japan with the nuclear power plant. So they're like radiation detectors. Will save lives. I really hope nobody even has to use this. Why, world? Why you do this? All right, this one has to be one of the weirdest. This one is called the No Phone. It's around $15 and its main selling point is that it's actually not a phone. It's just for people who are addicted to phones. So it just lets you hold a phone that's not a phone. How am I supposed to check my YouTubes on this? I can't. Why you gotta play with my emotions like that? You know what? This actually is a pretty good business move. Now for a limited time only, you can get the official Azzyland No Phone. It's great for hand... It's great for hand-to-phone contact. Hello? Oh, you're not there because this isn't a real phone. It can be yours for 5 easy payments of $199.99. Well, that's how you make money. This is the Runkable. I don't even know if I said that right, but let's go with that. As you can see, it's very nature-y. Like, if you dropped it in the woods, bye-bye, you're never finding it again. But this phone has a very strange feature. It only lets you add 12 contacts to the phone, and only those 12 contacts can call you, and you can only call those 12 contacts. Everybody else goes straight to voicemail. Actually, now that I think about it, it kind of sounds like a great feature. If you're antisocial and hate people. You're just like, you know what? Damn, Susie keeps calling me. Okay, don't worry guys, I love all Susies, but it's the first name that came to my head. Brad Pitt just won't leave me alone, guys. He just keeps calling me, so I had to get the Runkable, so, he'd stop blowing up my phone. It's hard life. I can't even take myself seriously. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, it's no secret that I love a good selfie camera. But this phone took everything to the next level. This phone just went there. By there, I meant it has a projector. You can screen movies up to 16 feet wide. That's longer than my measuring tape can even measure. Oh, that's gonna be a bruise. By the way, it's called the Holophone. Now this phone I absolutely love. It's called the Freedom 251, and they made it incredibly cheap. $4. $4. This is like super useful because not everybody can afford these super expensive phones that are like thousands of dollars. So they made this accessible to a lot of people, which is incredible. So there's a lot of people around the world who have access to phones. A lot of people who before couldn't have access to phones. It's a bit messed up because there's people who have access to phones, but they still don't have access to a lot of food. So I guess that's just the world we live in. Now, in contrast to the $4 phone, this one is $9,000. It's called Solarin. You probably didn't care because you probably don't want to buy it, but I'll tell you anyways. So it has a little switch on the back that encrypts the phone and makes sure nobody can hack you. So like basically if you're really paranoid, you can get this phone. It also weighs half a pound. Like, can you imagine carrying this around? It's like a workout in a phone. But guess what? Didn't do so well in sales. Like, not many people wanted to buy it. Shocking. This phone is called the Raffrey. Now, I didn't know we needed this, but this phone has been made so you can literally wash it with soap and water. I don't know, maybe you're germaphobe and you like need to constantly be washing your phone. But for me, I'm just like, I can finally take my phone into the bubble bath with me and I can finally start taking selfies with my rubber ducky. Yeah. This is Google's Project Ara. Now you might be saying to yourself, but Azzy, where's the phone? I almost see a bunch of parts. Well, that is the phone. So they've made it so you can like swap out different parts. So you can like swap out the camera or like the speakers or even the data, like anything you want. You can like just like, pretty much it's like Lego in a phone. You know, one day you want to leave your camera at home, you can leave it at home. Maybe you want to like have 2 speakers that day. I don't know. They made it because technically this phone is supposed to last you forever. You know, because if like the speaker breaks, you can just replace the speaker. But unfortunately, the project has been suspended. So I don't think they want to give us a phone that lasts forever. They want us to keep going back every year and buying a new one. I'll see you, Google. I'm joking, I take it back. Don't hurt me. Nowadays, having games on your phone is like super common. But back when I was a kid, the most we had, if we even had a phone, was like a little snake game that was super frustrating and glitchy and But Nokia was like, why don't we put games on our phone? And they did, except the phone was a pain to use. And the games came with like literal cartridges. And also nobody wanted to spend $300 on it, so it flopped. I never thought the day would come when we got a KFC chicken phone. Honestly, at first I was kind of excited. I was like,
all the chicken I want?
But then I realized it doesn't actually come with any chicken. The marketing was pretty great though. You think your phone takes nice pictures? Well, this phone by Red is $1,200 and it looks like it has a camera that you could probably shoot the Avengers on if you wanted to. Okay, maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but I feel like with a phone like this, you'd probably be able to turn into like a Power Ranger or something. But its only redeemable factor is that the top half can be used as a makeup mirror. I mean, I'm not complaining. Mirrors are handy, okay? You never know when you have food in your teeth and somebody isn't gonna let you know. Why does that always happen to me? Why does nobody tell me? And why do I keep getting food in my teeth? Yeah, I should stop blaming other people and just realize I'm the problem. Remember this phone? Well, the guy also made this phone. He just loves see-through phones. I like this though, this is cool. Transparent glass. I mean, it's kind of cool, but also like, why do you need to be able to see through your phone? Also, I feel like it would get scratched up really easy. What is the advantage of seeing through your phone? Like maybe if you're like super suspicious of everybody and you're like, you're looking at your phone, but you always want to see through your phone, like you're pretending to text, but really you're watching your boyfriend. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know why you need to see through phone. But if you need one, he got you. Okay, I just figured out how we can all get A's on our tests. Azzy, why do you keep looking at your hand? Nothing. No reason. Okay, guys, I'm obviously joking. Don't cheat. It won't get you far, and you will get caught and probably fail the class. I don't know what the punishment is for nowadays, but back in my time when we used to cheat, they used to feed us to dragons. So here we got a bracelet phone. The thing that I find pretty handy about this is you don't actually have to hold it. Like, I love that. I'd be dropping my phone everywhere. I'd be leaving my phone everywhere. Now it can just be around my wrist and I never have to lose it. Just like, phew. The only thing that's silly about this is, where's the screen at? Why can't I watch YouTube on it? How am I gonna like all your photos and stalk you? And also this. Look how dumb it looks when you call. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if somebody saw you making a phone call like this, they wouldn't even think you're on your phone. They literally would think you're putting a bracelet to your phone and just having a conversation with yourself. Like, this is how you draw heads. For some reason, they thought it would be smart to make a phone that was marketed only to women. Like, I'm pretty sure men also need phones. Like, why would you make a phone that's just for women. It's like such a weird thing. Are you guys surprised it didn't actually do so well? So I don't know what exactly about it makes it only for girls, but apparently it has this little charm that hangs from it that glows. How female of them. I don't understand why this is a thing, but sure. This is the phone for people who want everybody to think they're fancy. It's not real gold and it doesn't have a touch screen, but it will set you back for $1,000 for pretty much a fake looking Ferrari logo. And I'm not horsing around. Pun intended. Hehehe. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. What was your favorite phone? Let me know. I love you guys all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other.